Welcome back to Let's Play Cyberpunk 2077 with me, Jerupitus, and we are going to head towards our very last undiscovered, at least that I can find on the map. And I'm just going to make sure I pick up everything here before I leave. Alright, that looks pretty good. Oh, there's a green over here, though. Why don't we grab that? Okay, now it looks like we're done. And I've already got it selected, but it is not taking me to it. So, give me a sec here. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and fast travel over there. Well, that just fell right out of the sky, didn't it? Neat. All right, here we are. Let's call the car. And then right after this one, I think we can go do the Judy thing. I swear, each time my car pulls up, I don't even recognize it. We've just bought so many of them. I think this is as good a place as any to get out. Oh, I bet it's the monk. Yep, of course it is.
There's not a soul on the earth who would wait for you as I have.
You know, I'm starting to get used to these little meetings.
I sense you have many questions. I may answer only one.
Okay. Let's say, who are you, and why do you keep disappearing?
Who are you? And why do you keep disappearing?
You can only ask one question. You cannot climb on two separate trees at once.
Are you fucking serious?
Cursing also cleanses the soul. Are you ready for the final meditation technique?
The last one.
Yes. It will cost however much you want.
We'll pay the 610. It's my understanding, though, that it doesn't matter if you pay, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Hope this'll do.
I will guide you through the meditation. This is a meditation of the air element. We are in the mountains, heading toward the peak. We squeeze between two boulders. On the first boulder sits an eagle. The spirit of the air passes through every fiber of this eagle. Spirit of the air, primordial wind, I send you greetings. We are of one blood, you and I. You are within me, and I am within you. Without you, life would not last even a few minutes. So vital are you to us. Oh, great spirit of the air, please, cleanse my body and soul. Relinquish pain, sickness, the negative energy from negative people, worlds, and dimensions. Give me the energy of life. Give me health, wisdom, knowledge, strength, joy, happiness, and lasting inner peace. I am an eagle. The wind cushions my wings, caresses my feathers, enters every fiber of my body, fills the spaces of every atom and molecule. The wind cleanses the body, the soul, and the subtle body. Circling upwards, we rise up high. We feel lightness, purity, joy. Our body is filled with happiness, peace, and harmony. We thank you, Spirit of the Air, with our mind, body, and soul.
I was gonna say, was it Johnny the whole time? Well, there he goes again.
And he is gone. At least he left something.
So what did he leave?
I feel like a dog's shit.
You see that? There was a Zen master here, and poof, he vanished like that.
The fuck are you talking about?
He taught me how to meditate. It was kind of weird.
Not my scene. Go and talk to Misty if it bothers you.
Yeah, good idea.
And Rogue is calling us.
V? Got to the bottom of Ebonica. Flicked pings to some contacts. Grayson buzzed familiar for a friend from the olden days. He did some digging. Found something. Section of the docks that's Maelstrom turf.
So, Ebunique, where's the name come from?
So why are these docks called Ebonica? Pretty sure it's got nothing to do with some long-dead mayor.
Dead wrong, actually. It's not the docks. It's an old container ship named after the guy.
So you found Grayson. Any leads on Smasher?
Meaning you found Grayson? He really got an in with Smasher.
Come see me. Afterlife. We'll talk.
Okay.
All right, cool. We finally waited long enough, so we get the altar. And now I had to look it up. What that is some decoration for your apartment. But why don't we give this a read? The welcome truth that sleep and death are twin sisters, beneficent, healing, and vivifying is gradually making its way through the scientific as well as the religious world, bearing on its winos faith and trust in the fundamental lays of life which underlie all phenomena, and casting down forever the great Moloch of fear which stands at the gate of all men's minds, ready to devour each child of hope which has been conceived and born in the joy of life. Time and space are annihilated in dream life because of the rapid action of the energy of mind when freed from the bonds of matter. And life in a state of dream is a foretaste of what life may be when the coarser grades of matter which now hold the embryonic God-man in bondage are refined. And the energy which now must act under all the difficulties man has ignorantly thrown up by unnatural, unwise methods and practices through countless incarnations will then be guided and controlled by the higher or spiritual will of man. For the perfecting of a body as much superior to the bodies of the present races of mankind as the latter are superior to those of the animal creation. Okay, sounds like a bunch of mumbo-jumbo to me. And Beelzebub's tales to his grandson. Let's read that. Even before our arrival, many beings in Babylon had lost their minds over this subject, while many others were inching closer to the same fate. The burning question of the day, the question that racked the brains of both pitiful scientists and normal beings of Babylon, was this: do we have a soul or not? There were all sorts of the most fantastic theories on this subject, with new ones appearing all the time. Each and every one of the tempting hypotheses had its supporters. We've already read this, actually. It's sounding familiar now. But that's pretty cool. I thought that the background for this particular meditation was less good than the other ones, but still a very interesting thing to put in the game. But now we're able to continue the rogue quest line, but I want to go meet up with Judy. So why don't we just do that since we're all the way out here? And where did I leave my car? And all that Judy has told us about this is that we need a wetsuit. Why don't we give a read of the journal of what it says about it? Everyone knows you can't just count on yourself in this goddamn city. You always gotta have a few chooms who owe you a favor, and a few you've got dirt on too. But when you got the kind of chum who starts asking you for weirder and weirder shit, that's when the problems start. Well, I don't think there's any problems. Certainly not with my relationship with Judy. My relationship with Claire got weird. I mean, I guess I shouldn't think it's that weird because we definitely kill people in cold blood all the time. Just for fun. But that's me. That's the player with agency, right? And I'm sort of outside how this world works. Like, I understand it better than the people who ostensibly live in it. They're, you know, just human beings who should have a stronger sense of right and wrong than someone like me who doesn't believe the rules of this world actually matter. Anyway, why don't we get out? My car's being a little weird. Now, I wonder if I'm supposed to, like, have a wetsuit in my inventory or what's up?
Hey, V.
I thought you'd had it with me.
For all that went down, I thought you and I'd be ancient history.
Don't be a gonk.
So how are things at Clouds?
So what's the latest from Clouds? Know anything?
Nothing of any interest. Got a new situation, and everybody's trying to adapt. Me too.
Doesn't sound like it's all okay.
Doesn't mean it isn't.
I mean, I guess no news is good news, right? Any news about the Mox?
Any news from the Moxes? Events, ideas?
Don't know. Don't see all that much of them.
How come?
You know how they are. Piss me off sometimes is all.
All right, and why the long face?
Something got you down all of a sudden?
No.
Judy.
Can we please not talk about Clouds, the Mox, or Arasaka and Militech and how the world's going to shit? Just rather not think about any of that today. Anything dark.
Fair enough. So what are we doing here?
So, ready to tell me what we're doing here?
Well, been tinkering with virtues a lot lately and figured out a way to scroll two actors' experiences at the same time. Thought we could try it out. If you're down, of course.
So how do you blend two separate experience tracks?
How does one marry two separate neural tracks?
Well, at first I tried to create a single profile out of two data streams. Didn't turn out so great.
Must have gotten tangled up. Interference, white noise.
Yeah, effect was kinda like a bad art house. Couple tries in, though, I managed to isolate specific sensations.
So you load them onto separate neural tracks. No emo bogies. Not bad.
All right, and then just tell me what to do.
What do I gotta do?
You, my friend, are just gonna scroll me a virtue.
That's it?
Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This could be my greatest work ever.
Okay, and why here of all places? Where are we?
Sounds like we could do this anywhere. Why'd we come all the way out here? What is this place?
Cottage belonged to someone I knew. It sits empty now. I take the liberty to use it from time to time.
And that's where we're gonna scroll?
No, we're gonna scroll underwater.
Nope, no way. Bad idea. Tell her to find some other yes man.
What do you say? You in?
Let's ask Johnny why.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. Don't like the idea, that's all. It's just, when I think about the dark, the deep, palms that I don't fucking have get clammy with sweat I don't secrete.
You're more than welcome to stay on shore.
Yeah, I think Johnny's being no fun, so let's say hell yeah, man, let's do it.
Hell yeah, I'm in.
Awesome. So, let's go. Got the hardware here.
I assume that braindance hardware is waterproof, then?
All right, suit up, landlubber.
All right, let's just equip it.
Let's get this scroller on ya.
You didn't ask if I know how to swim.
You haven't even asked me if I know how to swim. Not worried I'll just sink to the bottom like a bag of rocks?
50-50 chance, I guess. Willing to risk it for the footage.
I'm not gonna comment on how she looks. So the water's toxic.
Water's toxic. That not a problem?
Whole reason we're suiting up.
Do I have to? Okay, I don't have to. That's good. Because I don't want to. So let's do this.
All right, let's do this. Freezing-ass water, here I come.
Okay, we're all set. You go first.
All right, let's do it.
Stay close behind me. And don't descend too fast.
Where are we headed exactly?
About halfway to the deepest point. It'll be pitch black, but the currents are gentle. Ought to be safe. Want the precise coordinates?
Nah, why bother? I'll just stick close to you.
Okie dokes.
Well, at least we're finally getting to swim in this game. So it seems like the UBDs are more than just making a living.
Virtues are more to you than just a way to churn out eddies, huh?
Well, duh. Think paintings, songs. They're meant to produce emotion responses.
Generally how any kind of creativity works, sure.
Right, so art's a casing, trigger for emotion. Well, BDs are emotion in near pure form. This is it. Swim over here and look straight at me, will you? Great. Great. Signal's clear. Just need your help with a few basic checks. Need to calibrate our gear. First up, motion sensors and scrolling. Circle around me. Swim.
All right, I think I can do that.
Great. Motion calibrated. Back my way now, V. Next up, sound check. I'm gonna hum a song. You give me the title. Read me?
Let's use our Streetkid dialogue. I know that song.
Hey, I know that. Etta Sorrentino. Only you.
Dead on. All right, that ought to do it.
What now?
Prepare to have your mind blown. Wait for it.
Boy, those dropped so far I can't see them anymore.
Now grab this and hold on tight.
I'm trying.
Down we go.
I mean, this is pretty cool. Definitely more unsettling than I guess I thought it would be, but it's cool. I just can't see anything. Okay, here we are at the bottom.
Impressive, huh?
You want to explore that? Because I do.
You want to explore all that?
Not me. I want you to explore it. It used to be called Laguna Bend. Just 15 years ago, people still lived here.
Let's say, yeah, I remember, even though I definitely don't.
Yeah, I remember. NC Dam Limited made plans to build a dam. People protested, and the rest is history. Houses, playgrounds, all flooded.
Do you have some connection to this place, Judy?
Got some connection to this place, right?
You got it. Grew up here. Haven't been back since Laguna Bend was wiped off the map.
And why are you showing me this?
Why are you showing me this?
Want to get the right emotional reactions. Got a feeling this will be perfect for my experiment.
This will be perfect for what exactly?
Why's this stand to be perfect?
Hoping you'll be able to pick up all the unfiltered mess of emotions this place brings out in me. Like it or not, you'll react to those feelings. That's what I want to capture.
This is awfully personal, but okay, let's do it. Let's get moving.
Whatever you want to do, Judy. Guess I'm with you.
Played this moment coming back so many times in my head. Taken me years. Working up the nerve for this.
Why didn't you come earlier?
Good question. Easy answer would be that I didn't have time. Gear, stars weren't ever aligned. Truth is, the very idea just felt weird.
I mean, this is a weird idea. Getting a real Waterworld vibe. The sunken city.
Flo's Diner, best eatery in town? Only one at that, too. Burgers weren't amazing, too greasy. Big. Of course I say that now. Back then, they were the best thing I'd ever chewed and swallowed. And next door, that's where we lived. Me and my grandparents. Just let me know when you want to forge ahead.
Here we go.
Looks like this fell off your one and only eatery.
Let's see now. Your childhood tasted like scop dogs from Capitan Caliente with habanero sauce extra hot. Of course, tasted even better when you stole them off the stand.
Gotta feel the burn.
You know what they say. It ain't caliente if it don't burn on the way in and out.
That's how I feel. I love that spicy food. So a framed photo here.
It's a weird place for a framed picture.
Water probably carried it out of someone's house. Anything to make out?
Nah, not much.
All right, that's 2 of 4. Hockey stick?
Hockey stick? Is there a skating rink here?
I wish. Played street hockey on rollerblades.
Quit schmoozing, I'm losing because of you. Connie! You're dead meat anyway. Will you go out with me? Sorry, you gotta go. They're calling.
Interesting. And I thought I saw something a little bit back this way. Maybe. Here we go.
Got something here. Looks like an old photo cam.
DPI 350. Practically an antique.
You like it?
You kidding? It's awesome.
Okay, we got all the clues, and let's talk to Judy now. So what about your parents?
What about your parents?
Dad was never in the picture. Mom died when I was tiny. Can barely remember her. Still have her picture, but, you know, see a stranger there.
Judy, watch out for her cutie.
That's brutal. So what are those voices?
What was that? Those voices.
Voices? Didn't hear anything but you just now.
Obviously, they're her memories. So, did you like living with your grandparents?
What was it like, living with your grandparents? How were they?
Granddad had a real knack for things technical. Taught me everything I know. And the stories he told, never got bored listening to them. And Grandma was temperamental. Hot 1 second, cool as steel the next.
Sounds kind of difficult. So now I know where your temper comes from, then.
Temperamental, huh? Explains a lot. Is that a dominant family trait?
No idea what you're talking about.
I'm sure you don't. So where are your grandparents now?
Where'd your grandparents go? Night City?
Yeah, for a couple years. Rented the unit that's mine now. But they hated the city. Moved up to Oregon. And still go and visit them sometimes.
All right, let's keep going, Judy.
Let's keep going, Judy.
Aye, aye, Captain. Follow me.
We looking for anything in particular here?
Nah. Can't hurt to look around, though. Picking up very chill vibes. Feels like we're outside of time, like in a snow globe. After that, we can see what lies up ahead.
What's that?
Hard to imagine anything that could be more out of place in an underwater world.
Bottled water?
Touché, Judy. Touché.
That's a reasonable suggestion. All right, so what else can we find here?
Gotta say, I don't really get why they left their wheels behind when they had to evacuate.
Hey, how old do you think I am? These hunks of metal have got half a century on them. When I was about yay high, they were already here. And not in much better shape. It's good cover for playing Max Tack and Psychos, though.
I suppose that's their version of Cowboys and Indians, but you also can't really say anymore, right? So there's got to be something else then. Kind of want to get up on top here. It's not giving me the box anymore. But I suppose I just want to get a bird's eye view. See if anything jumps out at me. Not seeing anything, but why don't we try around back? It did look like it was just that box, like, right out in front, though. I hit something. Nope, okay. Can I try the door? Nope. Yeah, that last clue is gonna bug me. Haha! An old doll hiding over here. Is this your doll?
What, this isn't yours?
Poor thing. Been here all alone for 20 years.
So it is yours.
No. It was Jenny Chapman's.
You took it?
You took her doll.
As if. Hid it. I was a monster.
You hid it. Why?
'Cause I thought only losers played with dolls. What I really wanted was for her to notice me. Ah, the days when dolls were just kids' toys and nothing else.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, well, let's keep going.
Want to see what's further on.
Come on, then. Want to show you something. Got no idea how weird it feels swimming through here.
Where you used to run as a kid. Your daily life grinded along. Can imagine it a bit.
Yeah, I'm sure it's weirder for you, but it's definitely still pretty weird for us.
Church hasn't aged at all. It always looked old and like it had landed here from outer space. Bells were cracked too. It gave off this eerie, atonal clang. Weird, I had no memory of that seconds ago. Now I can almost hear them.
Think I can hear him too.
I don't know how it's possible, but I think I hear those bells too.
Seriously? You can hear my memories? It must be a side effect. Ah, closed. Shame.
Could look for another way inside.
Be my guest.
Did you
Yeah,
like
I'm sure we
going
can
to this
find
church?
something.
Never actually went to church. Never even really paid attention to it. It was just there, you know? Once we knew Laguna Bend was to be flooded, people gathered here to plan a protest.
Did it achieve anything?
Look around.
Yeah, good answer. Of course it didn't. Alright, so we'll check out the perimeter. I mean, this looks good.
Found an opening. I think we're safe to go through here.
On my way. Hey, found a way in. Through the roof.
We can check out that way too.
Snuck in here once when no one was around. Stood at the altar and tried to imagine what went through the padre's mind looking at all those people. Back then I wondered how he could read people's thoughts, know everything about them.
Alright, we'll just take my way in. I'm
And I
not...
screamed at the top of my lungs to check the acoustics.
Didn't get chased out?
You didn't get chased off?
Ran out myself. Echo I got back scared me to the bejesus out of me. Thought it was that crush I had on Jenny Chapman. All that guilt I tried yelling out. It was right back in my face.
Ah!
That's not good that this is happening to us underwater.
V, please. Oh, thank fuck. You're alive.
We can ask what happened, but I mean, we know what happened. The stupid relic malfunctioned like it always does.
What happened?
You passed out.
How'd you pull me out?
How'd you manage to lift me out?
Dunno, didn't think about it. Just did what I had to do. Hey, careful, easy now.
So, you're saying you saved my life. Thank you.
Told you diving into this toxic waste was gonna end badly. But you just don't fucking listen.
Toxic waste. Is that your construct?
You heard him just now?
You heard him?
Heard's overstating. It's just surfaced in my head. A thought that wasn't mine or completely yours.
You can ignore him. We do all the time.
Please just ignore his babbling. It's a complicated relationship.
Why do I even bother?
Doubt you should go back to the city just now. I'm pretty beat too. Last thing I want to do is drive. Let's stay the night. What do you think?
Stay where exactly? I guess she means in the cabin?
Stay where, exactly? We gonna camp on the shore?
No, in there. Crash there sometimes after dives. How about it?
Why not?
Why the hell not?
Whose cottage is it?
Whose cottage is that, then? You said you knew the owner.
One of our neighbors was hell-bent on staying in Laguna Bend. Badges literally dragged him out of his house before the water came in. So he built himself another house as close as he possibly could, but then he got sick. Water was way more toxic back then.
All right, let's go in.
Must be chilled to the bone. I'll brew a pot. How do you take yours?
Black is good.
Black, please.
Like the heart of a merc.
That's right. Like our cold black heart.
Ah, forgot to start the generator.
A generator? How luxurious.
Generator. What's next? Jacuzzi? Finnish sauna?
No, but there is running water.
All right, I can go turn it on.
I can turn it on.
You're gonna take it easy.
Promise to take it slow.
That was Evelyn's voice.
I think you could have fine-tuned the emotive wave transmitters better back there. Feed I was picking up felt a bit flat, I want to say.
Speaking of harm's way, you know what I see like an...
Power's up. Your little spa is open for business.
So be careful. Of course I will be.
Judy?
Judy? Did you say something?
What was that? Couldn't hear you clearly. Something the matter?
No, nothing.
Am I supposed to barge in? I guess we're barging in. You good? You're thinking about Evelyn?
You thinking about Evelyn?
Clouds has gone to shit. Tyger Claw No Next took revenge for Hiromi and the rest. There was a firefight. Tom's dead. Roxanne barely got out alive. House is closed until further notice.
Oh, damn it!
I'd rather not talk or think about it. Didn't want to tell you. Didn't want you to think I blame you in any way.
Why would you even assume I'd think that?
Dunno, I'm sorry. Let's just kill the subject.
Did we make some bad choices?
Think I'll go lie down. I'm beat.
Like, were there different choices we could have made that would have led to a better outcome there? That really bums me out. There's just no winning in this storyline. An article about Johnny, huh? Interesting. Just trying to see if I can see anything else on these newspapers. Gave me a prompt for just a sec there. Talk to Johnny. Where do I do that? Here we go. Maybe? What is going on? Alright, so I had to reload the save, but I think I got it working now.
This chick gets on my nerves. Let's you and me blow. Just don't wake her up.
Why does she bother you so much?
Judy pisses you off. Why? Because she cares about people? And that reminds you you're a narcissistic asshole?
She's all over the place. Refuses to take the door, jumps out a window, then acts all surprised when she gets hurt.
She reminds you of Alt, doesn't she?
Oh, nobody's even close to Alt and what me and her had. Let's get the fuck away, can we?
No, we're not doing that. I'm not gonna leave her alone.
You fucking blow if you can. Not about to leave her alone, middle of nowhere.
No, I can't talk to you when you get this sentimental. Waste of words. At least take a nap so we don't have to argue.
Yeah, like, Judy's our friend. I'm certainly not leaving her here. That's... I wouldn't even consider that an option. Alright, am I, naked then? No. Okay, great. Few things to find in here. Right, Judy's clearly not going to still be in here.
Will you sit with me a while? Here's your coffee. Finally.
Morning.
You know, yesterday, I think I'd made up my mind. I actually called you because I wanted to say goodbye. City's chewed me up. And spitting me out.
What are you trying to say here? You don't mean, like, killing yourself, right?
Fuck Judy. You're saying you want to leave. Now. You know, I had this bizarre convo with the doll. Told me I had to fight, and I thought, fight for what? And now, just when I thought I knew what it was all for, friendship, trust, you're telling me you're leaving.
It's not like we won't keep in touch. Give me your hand, B.
Okay.
All set. Congrats. Just gave you unlimited access to my pad.
Whoa, you're asking me to move in?
If it's what you want. Or just drop by when the urge grabs you.
I don't know what to say.
Don't know what to say. Nobody's ever done anything like this for me. Really shows trust.
Take care, B.
This really it. Last time we see each other. Didn't seem so set on leaving just a sec ago.
See no reason to delay. I'll stay here a couple days, then head off. It's been nice knowing you, V. See ya. And hit me up on the holo sometimes.
Okay.
See you, Judy.
That whole storyline was just depressing thing after depressing thing, like nothing good happened. I wonder if I could have made different choices to improve that, but it didn't really seem like it. So let's figure out what we're doing next. Alright, I believe it's going to be the rogue thing. That seems reasonable enough to me, but that's going to have to wait until next time, because I'm all out of time for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.